Previously on Savannah.
You can't go there, Tom. You'll never pull it off.
I've got the money to put the plan into action. It's time. Don't suppose you'd be needing any office space?
Not really. What I could really use, though, is a good mayor for the next secretariat there. Got anything up there in Kentucky?
Bold little lady. She's got Triple Crown genetic blueprints.
Well, perhaps we should talk.
To our friendship. Past, present, future.
Do you take Travis Bunker Peterson to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
2 years married to Reese ought to be long enough to commingle her funds with mine, after which I will divorce Reese and marry you.
Travis isn't interested in Reese. He's only interested in her money.
If that were true, he wouldn't have signed a prenuptial agreement.
Bunny, wedding vows can't keep us apart. It's not something you say to your wife.
Who's Bunny? Who the hell is Bunny?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe this will remind you.
Hey.
Here, you can have these too.
Hey, no right not to have any dreams. Dreams suck.
Come here. Oh, that Travis. Who knew he would turn out to be such a snake in the grass?
Not open yet. We are not open. You keep this up, I swear I'm gonna call the police. Travis, what's wrong?
You know damn well what's wrong.
Whoa, how can I know what's wrong, darling, if you won't tell me? I'm not a moderator.
No, you're a backstabbing piece of white trash.
Oh, what has set you off?
Look familiar?
Oh, thank God you found that. I've been looking everywhere.
Come on, Peyton.
I lost that at the reception. I took it off when I was in the powder room when I washed my hands, and I walked off without it. I ran back, but it was gone. I didn't have the courage to tell you.
You didn't wrap it up for Reese.
For Reese? Reese found that bracelet.
You know she did!
Travis! That bracelet is worth a fortune. You think I'm gonna throw that kind of money away? Especially being the white trash that I am?
You weren't trying to get back at me?
Well, not if it cost me money. I figured you being stuck with the ice princess, Reese Burton, was punishment enough.
But you don't have to worry about that now, do you?
Oh, come on. For Pete's sake, use your brain, sugar. You told me you were going to take care of me forever. Now, why would I want to spoil a sweet deal like that? Don't you know I'm hooked on you? Travis, I eat, sleep, and breathe you. I could no more hurt you than the man in the moon.
You swear you didn't do this? Lord, you are good. Good enough to sell ice to an Eskimo.
What is that supposed to mean?
I almost believed you. Imagine I've known you all my life and I could still get sucked into that poor little me act.
It is not an act.
Yeah, and I'm Michael Jackson. You listen to me and you listen good. I'm gonna patch things up with Reese, and if you so much as look crosswise at her, I will make your life a living hell.
May I help you?
Yes, I'd like to borrow some money against my trust account.
And is your account at this branch?
Mm-hmm. I don't have my account number with me. It's back in New York where I live.
New York. Are you, Lane McKenzie?
Yes.
Travis Peterson's friend.
No. No, Travis Peterson is not my friend. Travis Peterson is the lowest form of life on this planet. I want nothing more to do with him.
Oh.
Anyway, here's my social security number. I'd like to borrow $2,000.
Just give me a minute to pull up your account.
Now listen, I have to be on a plane the day after tomorrow. I hope there won't be a problem getting the money by then.
I'm afraid there will be.
Why?
Well, according to our records, you only have $100.35 left in your account.
I'm sorry, $100.35.
I've got some fine farmland west of the city. Be ideal for an office complex. Good access to the interstate. I could take you out there to see it later today. Oh, damn it. I have a meeting with my attorneys about Reese's annulment.
I'm real sorry about the way things turned out.
I tell you, I could break that little weasel's kneecaps.
Look, Ed, maybe it's not such a good time to visit my ranch down in Kentucky. Why don't I call my pilot, tell him not to fly in here tomorrow? We'll go some other time.
No way. I want to see your horse. It'll help me keep my mind off things.
Excuse me, Mr. Burton.
What is it, Lucille?
Travis is here to see Reese.
I'll handle this.
Don't leave any marks.
Mr. Burton.
I can't decide whether you're a jackass or a lowlife. One's just as bad as the other. My guess is equal parts both.
Mr. Burton, I know how you must feel.
The hell you do. Now, you get this straight, boy. Reese does not want to see you anymore. I don't want to see you anymore. This marriage is annulled. That's all you need to know.
I love Reese.
Well, you have a strange way of showing it.
I didn't cheat on her. Somebody has cooked this whole thing up. I don't know who, but I'll find out. I swear.
And I swear that if my daughter sheds one more tear because of something you've done, I will hunt you down myself and cheerfully break every single bone in your body with my own 2 hands.
Lucille, let me know what you think about this. Dear whoever, thank you so much for the lovely gift. Unfortunately, due to my recent separation, I must return it. Your thoughtfulness is appreciated. Sincerely, Reese Burton or Peterson?
Peterson is correct.
I hate it.
Then use Burton. People will understand.
Hi.
I heard you in here. I thought I'd say hi. So, hi.
Hi again. Have you and Dad finished?
I just needed some go power. Sorry to hear about you and, what's his name?
I think we set the world's record for the shortest marriage.
Well, it's better to find out now than 10 years down the road.
It's a glass half full if I ever heard one.
Well, I figure you don't need any help with the half-empty part.
Self-pity is not an admirable emotion, but it sure feels good right now.
I'm flying your father up to my ranch in Kentucky tomorrow. Why don't you come along?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Well, it's the last minute.
And you don't ever do anything on the spur of the moment.
Took me 2 years to plan this wedding.
Look where it got you. Look, it's a private jet. We'll be up and back in a day. Tell me what you want for lunch. I'll have my cook prepare it.
Okay. Chocolate cake.
For lunch?
Kind of goes with the self-pity thing.
We'll make it triple layered.
Miss McKenzie, our computer records show...
Yes, I know what the computers say, but it's not what my bank statements say.
If you just bring your bank statements...
They're in New York. How many times do I have to tell you?
Now, there's no need to raise your voice.
Well, obviously there is, because talking in a normal tone has gotten me nowhere. Now,
Is there a problem?
Oh, Dean, thank goodness. You know, they are telling me I have no money. And I know I do, but I can't prove it because I don't have my statements with me. And I can't afford to fly back and forth to get them. Not to mention they've probably been stolen anyway.
Well, why don't we sit down somewhere and sort it out?
Yes.
And here are the sell orders she sent to us.
I never sent any sale orders.
Are you saying this isn't your handwriting?
Yes.
I've got your signature card right here. They look the same to me.
This is ridiculous.
Excuse me.
I've heard something I think can explain this whole situation.
What's that?
Drugs.
Drugs? Who told you that?
Travis Peterson. Now that she's blown all of her money and her mind on her hobby, this whole thing's just a scam.
Wait a minute. No, this isn't my address on these sale orders. I live in New York City, and these were mailed to Atlanta.
That's right. And money from your T-bill sales was transferred to your account at First Southeast Bank of Atlanta.
Now, I don't have an account at First Southeast Bank of Atlanta, and they weren't my sales.
Reese,
Stay away from me.
this is all a bad joke.
Nobody spends that kind of money on a joke.
Look at this. It's not real. It's a cheap fake. It isn't even worth $100.
Oh, please.
This is somebody's lousy idea of a joke. I've never even heard of a woman named Bunny.
It's your word against theirs. We need your copies of the bank statements.
What am I supposed to do? Post a bulletin at Times Square? Thieves, keep sofa and VCR, but kindly return bank statements. Owner needs them to catch a bigger thief.
I get this.
No, you've done enough already.
Lane, I hate to rub this in, but you broke. Now, let me get this.
No, I
okay?
really want to
Wait,
do this. Oh, wonderful.
You relax, will you? One god-awful day, and if you keep at it like this, you're gonna make yourself sick. You hear me?
I can't afford to get sick.
What's this?
Oh, painkillers. Dennis prescribed it a few months ago.
That's pretty potent stuff.
I had an impacted wisdom tooth.
But you're okay now.
Oh, sure.
And why are you still carrying these around?
I don't know. I guess it's been longer than I thought since I cleaned out my purse.
Well, you ought to throw those pills out if you don't need them anymore.
I'm going up there right now.
Where?
That bank in Atlanta.
Now? Lane, it's a 4-hour drive to Atlanta. Bank will be closed by the time you
Well,
get there.
then I'll be the first one in line when it opens tomorrow morning.
Lane, look.
I can't just sit here or I'll go nuts.
That's delicious.
All right, I'm due some time off. I will drive.
You don't have to do that. I can go on my own.
Seems to me you had a heap of trouble just getting yourself to Reese's house.
Hey, I am perfectly capable of driving to Atlanta. But having a police officer with me might help once I get there.
Any idea where we're spending the night?
That's Atlanta. There are motels everywhere. 2 rooms.
Of course.
Well, that's what you would expect him to say, isn't it? I guess. The man is desperate. He'll say anything. Heck, next thing you know, he'll be telling you that I'm Bunny.
What if I'm making a mistake? I've known Travis my whole life. Really sounded sincere.
Yeah, well, it comes with practice.
But he's never lied to me before.
Well, how do you know? See, that's the thing about two-timers. They lie so easily, sometimes they even fool themselves.
Reese? Katie.
Hey, Alan.
Hey, what can I get you?
Humble pie. Reese, I screwed up big time.
What?
Our fraternity has a tradition. The best man is supposed to play a joke on the groom after the wedding, so I had a dummy bracelet made up so you'd think he was seeing someone else.
You did?
Yeah, I never thought it'd get so out of hand.
It was all a prank?
I'm sorry.
Oh, my goodness, I have to call Travis.
Well, you know, it's Good thing you are such a stand-up kind of guy, Alex. A lesser man would have come forward. Even if he had been paid. Reese may believe your crap, but I don't.
One room?
How could there only be one room?
Dentist convention, English teachers convention, undertakers convention. The whole town is booked solid.
There must be some place that has 2 rooms.
Hello? Hold on, I'll see. Motel World's on the line. They're full and wonder if I have any rooms available. Do I?
No, we'll take it.
No, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
There's only one bed.
No, you can have it. I'll just rig something up. Maybe put 2 chairs together.
It's only one chair.
Look, if you feel more comfortable, I can always sleep in the truck.
Oh, how could I feel comfortable knowing you'd be uncomfortable? Unless, of course, you'd be more comfortable.
Well, why would I be more comfortable?
You might not want Jeannie to know you slept in a motel room with an old girlfriend. If I were married, I'd leave my husband over something like that.
Well, Jeannie left me.
Not because she caught you with someone.
No. No, nothing like that. But then neither is this. Anything like that, I mean.
Oh, of course not.
We're just sleeping.
Look, let's not worry about this one more second. I mean, I'll just sleep way over here on this side of the bed, and you can sleep way over there on that side.
Okay.
So we don't roll into each other.
That's a good idea.
Oh.
Thank you. I was going to give you a call.
You should see the chocolate fudge cake my cook prepared.
I can't thank you enough for the offer of the trip, but, well, seems I'm going to be Reese Peterson after all.
Don't break my heart. You've made up with your husband?
I'm going to. He's on his way here. It was all a big misunderstanding.
Well, I hope he's worth it. It's killer chocolate cake.
Well, maybe you can save me a piece.
Done.
Well, thanks again for the invitation.
Some other time.
Good night.
Lane,
Yes.
the bathroom door's open.
Oh. Sorry. Do you mind turning out the light? I don't have a bathrobe.
Okay. Oh, if you want to read, I can turn the light back on.
Oh, no, I didn't bring a book. You watch television?
I already tried. Something wrong with the TV. I can only get one channel.
Well, that's okay.
It's the adult channel.
Ah, well, those shows never have much of a plot.
Well, good night.
Night.
Good morning. Good morning. Lidded or unlidded?
Half an egg.
Oh, there's God.
Morning.
Morning.
You look surprised, Peyton. Didn't Reese tell you the good news?
Well, yes, I heard about Alex's little prank, if that's what you mean.
Well, even stupid tricks by nasty, jealous, petty people can't keep us apart. Isn't that right, honey?
Well, love conquers all. So, when is the honeymoon?
We had to rebook our flight. We're leaving tomorrow.
Great. Oh, when do you want to go by your place?
Well, I need to go to the bank for a few hours, so meet me at 2.
There won't be enough room in the new house for all his stuff, so we're going to tag the keepers for the movers.
Well, I say toss everything else in a picture of you.
Excuse me while I upchuck.
Is that an editorial comment?
Reese is happy, so you must be tickled pink.
Reese is happy because she thinks Bunny doesn't exist, but I know better.
You do? Then you should tell her.
Peyton, you were wearing that bracelet at her wedding. I got a good look at it then, and I got a good look at it when Reese took it out of the box. You're Bunny.
Well, then. Now you know.
Don't you care? Doesn't it bother you? Don't you have any conscience at all?
I tell you what, Mama. Why don't you pull out those nails and climb down off that cross and have yourself another cup of coffee?
Sorry we're late. They were stacked at the midway for takeoff. It took us half an hour just to get off the damn runway.
Veronica, this is Ed Burton. Ed, Veronica Koslowski, my chief financial officer.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. And this is Captain Solers.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Mr. Burton, if you don't mind, I do have one small piece of business I need to discuss with Tom, the captain.
Take your time.
What's the problem?
The hairball wants another $1,000.
We have a deal.
The plane and the fuel. If you want me to bow and shuffle as a part of this act, it's another 1,000.
I had to cut your chiseling heart out. You knew the terms when I hired you.
I didn't know the mark was Edward Burton. You must be running something pretty big, so it's another 1,000, and you can fly the plane yourself.
Pay him.
In advance.
Use your brain, Einstein. How's it gonna look if I count out $1,000 here with Burton watching? I'll give you your money in Kentucky when he's looking at horse flesh.
If I don't get my money in Kentucky, you three are walking back to Savannah.
Let's go.
What a workout.
What's the matter, Peyton? You're dragging in there.
Yeah, well, it's just not my day. It's not my week. It's probably not my year.
I'm telling you, it's this town. They don't call it Savannah for nothing.
Monica, you still headed out to L.A.?
Yep. As soon as I get enough money, I am out of here. I have a friend out there that says I could have a real future in show business.
Well, all it takes is talent.
Well, I have plenty of that.
How would you like to pick up a little traveling money?
Well, that depends on the money and what I have to do for it.
Well, it's nothing you haven't done before. Come here.
I would like to help, Miss McKenzie, but bank records are confidential.
Well, that's what I thought. Until somebody got my account information and lived high on the hog off it down to the last $100.35. Where was my right to confidentiality?
There's a strong likelihood that fraud has been committed. I'm not saying that your bank is responsible, but it was involved. Now, this is from the president of the First Central Bank of Savannah asking for any assistance you can give us.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
I see. Well, for starters, we do have an account for Elaine McKenzie.
See, it's the same post office box my bank statements are going to.
This can't be your account, Miss McKenzie.
Why?
Oh, you see at the top here? Arlene McKenzie is a man.
Well, mighty fine looking ranch.
Thank you. Wish I'd get back here more often. We'll be a little more comfortable once we get the new house finished.
Ah.
So, you sure about the owner?
Yeah, he's in Paducah for a horse auction till Friday.
I only care about today. Rest of the hands taken care of?
Oh, yeah, they know the drill.
They better. This is for now. Just double at the end if there are no slip-ups.
Right. Mr. Masick, good to see you again, sir.
Yeah, good to see you too, Deke. Got a man here that's interested in seeing a horse.
Fine.
Is Travis Peterson in? No, I cannot hold. Tell him that Mrs. Rothman will be at the bank at 2 o'clock sharp to review her portfolio. And tell him not to palm me off on some underling. I want to see him personally, or I'm going to take my money to State Federal.
Well, what do you think?
I think I want to own that horse.
I thought we were talking about breeding.
Well, that was before I saw her. And what's your price?
You are interested.
I got a pretty good idea what she's worth. I want to see if you do.
Well, Bold Little Lady is my favorite mare. In fact, I'm not sure she has a price.
Hey, I thought you were going to meet Travis at his apartment.
Oh, he had to cancel his meeting with some bigwig at the bank.
Oh, well, lucky you.
Why?
Well, then you can go over there and sort through his stuff.
Oh, no, I'm not going to go if he can't be there.
My big mistake.
Why?
Well, I don't care what men say. They are way more sentimental than we are. If you're not careful, that beautiful place of yours is liable to be decorated in high school baseball trophies and inflatable liquor bottles and Playboy pinups.
Ew. You really think I ought to go there and sort through everything first?
I would. Hey, you want me to go with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll up my offer to a cool $1 million.
You do want that horse, don't you?
Yes, I do.
You know, that little sorrel in the pasture next to her, she's awfully pretty. She loves to run, too.
Oh, not interested. I want Bold Little Lady.
Who wouldn't?
Okay. Well, let's roll up our sleeves and dig in.
Is that you, sweetie? You're home early. Who are you?
Who are you?
I asked you first.
I'm Travis's wife.
Well, I'll just get my things.
Who are you?
I'm Bunny. See, in each case, Mr. Lane McKenzie took out cash 3 or 4 days after selling my T-bills in Savannah.
Wait a minute.
What?
Let me see the printout from the First Central Bank of Savannah.
It's right here.
Okay, the last T-bill sale was made a week ago, which means if this Lane McKenzie was true to form, he made a withdrawal Friday or Saturday. Can you check?
Yeah.
$3,000 withdrawn on Friday.
How long do you keep your video surveillance tapes?
A week.
And you got them on tape?
Somebody's about to get caught with his pants down.
Hi, honey. What are you doing?
Cutting you out of pictures of the two of us.
What?
Big job. We've been dating a long time.
Why are you doing that?
Because I want to keep the half I'm in and toss your half in the garbage. Or maybe I'll give them to Bunny, who I surmise is garbage.
Reese, you know there's no Bunny.
I met her, Travis. I met Bunny.
It's impossible.
She was here. Big as life, in the flesh, and I do mean big.
This is another practical joke, right?
Don't try to talk yourself out of this one, Travis. Peyton saw her, too.
Peyton?
And I talked to Alex, and I told him that I met Bunny. Guess what? He told me that you asked him to lie about planting a bracelet.
Reese, I love you.
Just tell me one thing. Is it because I wouldn't sleep with you till we were married?
Look, you have to understand, it's different for men.
Just wanted to hear you admit it, you sorry son of a bitch! It hadn't been one iota easier for me to hold out than it would have been for you.
Reese.
Nobody forced you to get engaged to me, you know. If you didn't like the way things were going, you were free to go. At least I was honest with you.
Wait!
All I want from you is a divorce.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna get one till death do us part, remember?
Don't give me any ideas.
It's Travis. That's Nake. Travis stole my money.
This should help you prove it. You all right?
He stole my money.
And we'll go after him for it.
No, it's not just the money I care about. It's that my parents left it to me. You know, it's what they worked for, what they wanted me to have, what they hoped it would do for me, you know? I mean, they wanted me to make something of myself. Well, Mom and Dad, take a look. I'm not only a big flop who can't get a job, I tossed all your money down the drain.
Hey, you didn't do anything wrong, okay? Travis did.
Yeah, well, who told the bank to put Travis Peterson in charge of my affairs?
You didn't know he was a crook, did you?
I can't do anything right.
Hey, you still dance pretty well. You do?
Come on, let's get back to Savannah. I am gonna kick Travis Peterson's butt from here to next Tuesday.
I'm gonna kill him.
You had the gall to have the woman in his apartment?
Naked. Naked in his apartment. Oh, I'm sorry to hit you with all of this when you walk in the door, Daddy. I said I'd wait, but it all just came tumbling out.
I'm gonna kill him.
He won't agree to annulment, and he said he'd fight a divorce.
Fight a divorce, huh? Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
Travis, look what you made me do.
Oh, did I scare sweet little Peyton?
Oh, you are drunk.
So?
So get out.
Celebrate.
Oh, you have nothing to celebrate.
You think you're pretty smart, don't you? You've got it all figured out.
I'm calling the police.
Yeah? And tell them what? That your old lover's bothering you?
No, just some creep.
You realize that I have nothing to lose by going public. Reese knows there's a bunny. She just doesn't know it's you.
You know what? Remind me what it was that I ever saw in you.
It's a funny thing. As awful as it's been knowing you, every cloud has a silver lining. Or in this case, gold.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, the important thing is, I'm gonna be leaving town soon.
Well, don't let me keep you.
And I have a little something I want you to remember me by. Wow.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm calling Reese. That's about time she found out.
She's not going to believe a word that you say.
Oh, darling, I have all sorts of little goodies that will corroborate with what I tell her. Letters, ticket stubs, gifts. By the time I'm through, I don't imagine any of the Burtons will have much use for you. It's her answer machine. You get to leave her a message so she can play it over and over and over again.
God, he's dead.
So when I get my hands on Travis, what would be the most painful form of murder?
You aren't gonna do anything. I'll get a warrant for his arrest signed in the morning.
Hey, listen, thanks for everything. I mean, I don't know what I would have done without your help.
Don't make me feel guilty.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm sorry about all that happened, but I liked having a reason to be with you.
You did.
Can't help it.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Damn tire.
Hey, what are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
I was on my way home from work, and...
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a goner. You're lucky I came along. Give me your keys. I could spare the trunk. I'll change it for you.
I don't have a spare.
You're kidding.
No, actually, I had a flat a month ago, and I forgot to replace the tire.
All right, come on. I'll take you down to the nearest gas station.
No, you don't have to do that.
Well, what are you gonna do? Walk? Come on.
Actually, I'm just so tired. I'd rather you just take me home. I'll deal with this car in the morning.
You don't want to leave this car unattended all night?
Well, who's gonna steal this car?
Somebody who wants the parts, that's who. All right, look. I will drive you home, okay? And then I'll get who's ever on duty, drive me back out here, and we'll take care of everything for you.
No, I don't want to put anyone to that kind of bother. I'll go with you to the gas station, okay?
Okay.
Everybody loves love. We'll be right back with David and Alice challenging the next couple. They have a comfortable lead of...
Hello?
Hi, it's Tom. I know it's late. I was driving by. I saw your light on.
Yeah, well, I couldn't sleep.
I figured as much. I just called to tell you, the cook is already working on another chocolate cake.
Great, mind if I eat the whole thing?
Yeah, I'm as depressed as you are. Yeah. Travis is the kind of guy who gives men a bad name. We're not all Neanderthals.
No. No, you're certainly not. Thanks for calling.
Sleep tight. Too sugary?
No. Barbie don't like her eats that stuff up with a spoon. I don't think I have anything left to teach you.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah?
That ought to do it.
Look, I'm so glad that you happened along.
Why don't you open the trunk and I'll put this inside?
I don't want that old tire.
All it needs is a patch.
All right, just throw that in the back seat.
It's gonna get your car dirty.
Thing is, I've been having trouble with this trunk in the last few days. It's stuck. Look, I don't want to take any more of your time. You take the tire if you think it can be useful. I cannot thank you enough.
Hey, you tried. Stay put, all right? I'll get it. You got some serious explaining to do here.
Look, Dean.
You had a spare and it's in perfect condition.